There's an issue going on right now at the Mets, it seems like, in their general manager, Sandy Alderson, and Matt Harvey's agent, the omnipresent Scott Boras, who obviously had Strasburg a few years ago, and the Nationals got caught up there and didn't have Strasburg in the postseason. And, of course, the innings scenario for Harvey, this is off the Tommy John. He's 17 months removed off Tommy John when he started the year, so a little more than Strasburg was. But the Tommy John scenario with Harvey, very, very interesting. He's pitched 166 and two-thirds innings right now, and a story has come out through John that, in fact, their limit, doctor's limit, this is doctors now, not Boras, according to Boras, doctors, his limit for the year, not regular season, for the year is 180. That's only 14 more innings. That's 2 starts. 180 innings. Now, Alderson has maintained all year long that it's a soft, quote-unquote, soft innings total, which means it might be 200 or might be 205, but it doesn't mean it's a hard 180. According to Boras, doctors, including James Andrews down in Alabama, who did the surgery on Harvey, it's a strict 180. So now we're going to have a little war now between the Mets and the Boras camp regarding Harvey's innings and where this all comes down. Because obviously, if the Mets are out of it, this wouldn't be an issue. Harvey could pitch a game or so at the end of the year and say goodnight. We'll see you in spring training. But since the Mets are not out of it, and the Mets probably are going to be in the postseason, if not most definitely, and that means Harvey is going to be needed in the postseason, he is going to exceed 180 innings. Furthermore, it's only early September. He also pitches this week against Washington, and the Mets have not yet clinched in the NL East. And I'm sorry, despite what Mr. Stein says, I am not ready to sit there and wave the white flag for Washington that they can't come back and win the division. I've seen the Mets too many times over the years to give them carte blanche that they're in the postseason. 6th rep with Washington. I don't trust the Mets entirely. They've killed the Phillies and Rockies. Everybody else so-so. Nationals might be playing a little better, so I'm not so sure that that's such a foregone conclusion, meaning they might need Harvey anyway to get to help them win 3 or 4 more games that they're going to have just to get to the postseason to begin with, which means 3 or 4 more starts, which means obviously going to be over 180 before you even look at October. So now we have a huge agent and a franchise that has been dying to taste postseason baseball, that has done nothing for 6-7 years, that has been really, let's be honest, let's call it like we see it, losing season after losing season. They've won 2 championships. Their fan base is, all pumped up now, but they are used to being disgruntled. They are not going to stand for the idea that the Mets are going to sort of put Harvey away once October 3rd or October 5th rolls around. And that's why I think the Mets are going to win this, and that's why I think that Alderson has always used the word soft regarding innings limitations. And I think he knows down deep that Harvey, unlike Strasburg, who sat there and put up with it, I don't think Harvey is by any shape, way, or form going to allow the agent to tell him that he can't pitch in an October baseball game. I would be absolutely floored. He wants to come across, and he's told us over and over again that he's an incredible trooper. He's the Dark Knight. He's Mr. Lundqvist. He's Mr. Jeter. He is Mr. New York, the Renaissance Man. All right, the Renaissance Man, Mr. New York City. Now, this is despite the fact he lives in Mr. Connecticut, about 120 miles away. But Mr. New York City now, he is going to sit there and tell the Mets and tell their fan base their first postseason in 9 years. He's going to tell them when Kershaw's in here for game 2, guys, I can't pitch. I would love to. Go get him. Go get him, Bartolo Colon. But I'm going to sit this one out because I'm on 187 innings. And Kershaw's going for them. There is not a chance that Harvey's ever going to do that. Despite what the agent says, and I think the Mets down deep know this. Now, will the Mets be careful and not go crazy here the next 3 or 4 weeks before the end of the regular season? Absolutely. If the Mets win 2 out of 3 from Washington and that race is over with by Wednesday, which is certainly possible, you may not see Harvey again for a long period of time. I'll buy that. They pitch a little bit just to stay rhythm and stay sharp, but I would be shocked if he made more than a start or 2 the rest of the year if the Mets have everything settled by Wednesday. And if they win 2 out of 3 and have an 8-game lead, that very well could happen. But if anybody thinks, now I might be dead wrong, and I'll look like an idiot down the road, but I'll go on record right now. If anybody thinks, and I don't think he's going to pitch game 1, if anybody thinks, and I'll give you the exact date, the 4th is the end of the season 11, if anybody thinks that on October 9th, Okay, October 10th. The NL starts on the 9th. He go game 2. On October 10th, prime time, at 8 o'clock, Kershaw for the Dodgers, Citi Field, and Harvey's going to be sitting on that bench not pitching. I will be I'll quit. I swear to God, I'll walk away. You'll all be happy.